In this video,
we're going to be talking about cruise videos in general.
And why our cruise videos are a little bit different.
Yes, because we're trying to be funny, because humor makes you remember things, and there's a lot of things that especially first-time cruisers need to remember, to know, to do on a ship.
They do, and on top of that, we're just weird, and so to do anything like totally normal, like here's the ship, here's
dramatic music to play in the background while you look at the ship.
Walking down the plank, not the plank.
That would be awesome.
Which, by the way, I found a new YouTube channel that I found yesterday that I'm absolutely in love with it, and it's called Walk the Plank, and it's all about pirates back in the day, and these people do such a great job, so I'm really recommending that channel.
But it's not a cruise video, don't confuse the two.
Well, it is if you were a pirate and you went on a cruise. Well,
yeah, that's fair, I guess.
They all went on cruises, but it was really interesting and very informative, because you need to know that before you go on a cruise.
The link will be somewhere.
It will. They're my new favorite channel, and I hope you support them. Okay, so what do we have here?
So when we cruised, I took a little notebook with me and a pen, because I'm an author and I write everything all the time, so I never have to remember anything. So every time I had a question, I wrote it down and I filled up the book, and every time there was something that I learned the hard way, I wrote it down, so that you wouldn't have to.
And we call it the Little Red... What did we call it?
The little red book, but it's really kind of pinkish.
Yeah, of cruise questions. Mm-hmm. So let's start.
All right. Note 1, actually. When checking in on the ship, remember your boarding group number. This is important. They let you in groups by number. So when they call group 17, you have to go with the other people who are in group 17. If you don't get your group number when you check in, ask for it. And if you're not sure when you should ask for it at every opportunity to every person you have to speak with.
That was actually at the Port of Canaveral, and that was the first time I ever had that problem. But the reason why we're saying that is because the lady didn't give us our group number, and we were sitting there waiting to get on the ship, and everybody was like, had these little cards, and we didn't. So the lady who was letting people on the ship decided to...
She took pity on
She did. She took mercy. She did. And she let us get on the ship. But now we know if we go to Port Canaveral, you definitely have to get those little laminated cards.